Let's take the case of Rafael, a man who made the classic mistake of playing with a Ouija board inside his own house. He thought it was just a simple game, but 3 days later, the house came to life. One night, a noise woke him up. He grabbed his cell phone and started recording. Pay close attention to what happens at the bathroom door and something else. More.
Está ahí. Alexa, Diago, Bisu, Buñira, Alex.
Oh, good.
Sí.
Who's there?
Did you see it? Right after the door closes by itself, a semi-transparent shadow crosses into the kitchen. Rafael says that the object started moving just moments later. Well, all because of what many call just a simple game. A game. I'm asking you, would you dare to have a Ouija board in your own room? In the town of Bear, Ohio, there's a house that locals only dare to talk about in whispers, the Ross House, built in 1995. They say this is the most haunted place in the whole area. It's believed that a former owner held spiritual seances here in the 1920s, and that after her death, whatever she contacted never left. The YouTuber Natalie Hopkins decided to go in with some friends, armed only with cameras and courage, but when they went down to the basement, the darkness stared back at them.
Could you give us a sign if anyone is here? Maybe one of the balls I love. Could you give us a sign if anyone is here? Maybe one of the balls I love? Miller?
Something touched my shirt.
But I can't feel like a grace, like a...
Look closely at Natalie, the girl on the left side of your screen. The group is asking questions, trying to contact the beyond. Right after asking for a sign, look at her back. Did you see it? The fabric of her shirt lifts up and stretches backward as if an invisible hand had grabbed it. Delicately, but at the same time firmly, Natalie sits down instantly, bringing her hand to her back, completely terrified. But there was no one there. She doesn't know what to believe, but the images are clear. In that darkness, so they would know they weren't alone. Tell me in the comments, what would you have done in that place, Laura? This case went viral on Reddit recently, and it's simply disturbing. In 2022, students were working on a school project on the floor of a new house to document their progress. One of them took a picture of some blocks with ideas written on them. At first glance, it looks normal. We see the knees and feet of one of the boys. But look, right next to his leg, what is that? 3 dark, thick fingers appear with skin that seems lifeless. The middle finger looks bent in an unnatural way. The person who took the photo confirmed that his friend had both hands busy holding the phone, and that those fingers don't look anything like those of a living human being. There was no one else in the room, Did that hand come out of the floor? Or maybe from another dimension? Look closely at the texture of the skin. It's like the skin of a corpse. Vertex. No one knows what that thing was, but the boys never studied in that house again.
Este caso.
It's kept me thinking all night. Specifically, it happened to Velaz, a driver for a ride-hailing app. He received a ride request. The destination, a cemetery. The passenger was acting erratically, like she was nervous.
She asked for a ride from Diddy Moto to the cemetery, and here's what happened.
Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Diddy service for Sophia.
Yes, please.
Okay. Can I put it on?
And this here?
Yes, of course.
Hey, I already put this in the app. It's a 7-day trip, but could you do me a favor and take me there and back? I'll bring you and pay you the $200.
Yes, of course. Yes, that's perfect. Glad you told me. Yes, ready if it's here at the cemetery.
Yes, it's just that I'm coming here quickly, just a quick errand. That's why I was saying you could wait for me like this.
What are you going to do? Now I'm scared.
No worries, I'm just dropping something off before we head out.
Where is it? Tell me I'm there. Why?
Why did you slap my hand away?
So you mess with me just to annoy me, huh? Is he coming to visit a relative? What's up? What's up? What's up? Why did he take this trip? Yeah, why? He said yes. Like, I think I'm going to go to say no, but if I need the money, I'd better wait for it. Hey, what did you leave behind? Now I'm scared.
Oh, nothing bad. It's just a little job. Don't worry, it's nothing.
When she arrived, the woman didn't visit a grave. She just went down, left a black plastic bag in a corner of the cemetery, and left. Velaz, with a mix of curiosity and a bad feeling, sensed that something was very wrong. Scared? Maybe he had witnessed a crime or something illegal. So, making the biggest mistake of his life, he went back to the place, guided by his memory. He finds the black bag among the tombstones. Tell me, would you have opened it? Way? Velaz did, and what he found was proof that evil exists.
I was already on my way back to leave it, but I didn't want to be left wondering, so I went back to see what I had left.
I was already heading back to what? But to be left wondering, that's kind of how she came around here. Let's see if I can find the little bag she was carrying to check. I hope it's nothing bad because I feel like an accomplice for having brought her. Do you know where she might have gone? Well, I saw that she came this way, and I hope it's nothing bad. I honestly feel like an accomplice, and here's the little bag she brought.
Inside, there were chicken feet pierced with rusty nails. According to experts in occultism and witchcraft, this isn't a game, it's a binding ritual. The feet represent the victim's movement. The nails are to paralyze their life so they can't move forward, to cause pain with every step they take. Since there were several feet, it's likely that the curse was meant for an entire family. Velo came face to face with black magic in its purest and most repulsive form. A woman paying for a trip just to destroy someone else's life. This case is simply disturbing. We're talking about an urban explorer who entered an abandoned mental hospital. 5 days after coming back home, something came back with him. The man disappeared in 2023, and no one has seen him since, but he left this behind.
Knock if you hear me. Knock if you hear me. Knock if you hear me. Knock if you hear me.
The fuck? At first, it's hard to see, but if we increase the brightness, there it is, a completely black human head watching him from the doorway. And things keep getting worse. 2 weeks later, he posted his last video before disappearing. He was begging for help, saying the activity had gone too far. Listen to the terror in his own voice.
Both knock if you hear me. Knock if you hear me.
This is my house, leave. Those were his last public words. Was that mental hospital the cause of his end, or is there something else, something darker behind his disappearance? Leave your theory in the comments, because honestly, I have no explanation. This case, without a doubt, has really left me disturbed. According to the user United Warehouse, his friend Joe, a total skeptic who used to make fun of ghosts, started hearing strange noises in his own basement. At first, he thought it was a raccoon, just an ordinary animal. How wrong he was. When the noises didn't stop, Joe set up a camera, and what he captured will chill your blood.
What happened, though? I know there's a lot of people that don't believe in ghosts, and that includes me. So this video was taken about 4 years ago, and I'm not gonna say whose video this is, but trust me, this person is just like me. Like, we don't believe in tea. He kept hearing weird noises happening in his basement. Didn't know why. Like, at first, he thought it was like a raccoon in his basement. Making noises, must have been stuck in there or something. So one day, he decided to put the camera down there to see if he could see what's making the noise. So he ends up putting the camera downstairs, and this is what he catches, this video right here. This is bananas, and it's the most important evidence to culture, guys. I believe in history when it comes to actual footage. Okay, the box falls, it's nothing big, it's nothing serious. I don't know what's in that box, and I don't know what it's on, but it falls. Okay. It's not a big deal, right? Not a big deal, and I understand it's not. It looks like there's a little tension going on. That box, look at that. You see how it's tilting? It just snapped into place like that. Watch, it gets worse. That box is shaped like a diamond. Now it's on the corner of the box holding itself. You tell me how a box moves like that? It's impossible to make a box move like that. That's bananas. Let's run it back and watch everything on the table now. Watch all this stuff. How many items just moved at once? 1, 2, 3, like 4 items on the table move at once. Do they all go in on themselves? Bro, they all kind of went in on themselves. They got like closer together. But the most important part, which I'm mad about because it cuts out at the last second, so this is what happens. My friend Joe hears this. He's hearing stuff happening downstairs. Okay, so he's like, let me go downstairs and grab the camera so I can see what it is. Right now, he's not thinking about ghosts, but assumes there's an animal in his basement, likely running around and trying to escape. Look, he's coming downstairs. He was telling me it was really weird, right? When he got down, like halfway down the stairs, he said he felt something. He felt really weird going downstairs. He was like, there's something wrong. So when he came downstairs to touch the camera. Now what you guys want to do is look at the table again. Did you see that everything flew off the table? It happened so fast. But you can see it. You can see like this is obviously not there anymore. It's not there anymore. It flew off the table. And he said he heard it. He heard a big crash behind him and ran for his life back upstairs. Like, this is insane. Look, he's freaking out, but all my life, all his life, we're like, you know, we were close our whole lives. We never expected there to be ghosts. We were kids trying to find ghosts at one time and never found ghosts. But like, by the time we're in our 20s, bro, ghosts, like, you're a freaking loser if you think ghosts are real. And then this happens. Insane but crazy words.
Look at that box on the shelf. There's no wind, no draft. It's moving by itself. It's tilting, defying gravity. But this would only be the beginning. Now look at the table. 1, 2, 3. Objects slide toward the center at the same time, as if something invisible were pulling them together. Joe, tired of the noises and thinking it was a trapped animal, decides to go down himself. I want you to pay close attention now, the moment he reaches the middle of the stairs. He himself said that he felt a cursed vibe, something very heavy in the air. He approaches the camera and then, pay attention now, everything on that table was thrown off with brutal force. I hear the crash, and he ran for his life. He and his friends swear they don't believe in ghosts. But after seeing this, I ask you directly, can a raccoon throw objects with that kind of fury? No one knows what lives in that basement, but it's clear it doesn't want visitors. This video is old. From the year 2012, Julián is home alone, but he hears noises in the basement and decides to go down to investigate. Obviously a bad decision.
This is Julián documenting something that's happened today. I've just come downstairs from studying and drawing all day. No one else has been home, and I just decided to go down and play Zelda in my basement because that's where my Wii is. And when I opened the door, the lights were on and no one else has been home. So, I'm gonna record this. If anything happens, I'm gonna change it so you can see what I think right now. So this is going downstairs. We're gonna see if we can see anything. Oh my god. The light just turned off. Let's see if any, you know what? No, it's probably just some electrical thing. I got the light switch. There's only one light switch. It's right here. The bottom of the basement. So, I don't see anything over here. Oh my god. I shared and documented this movie. I don't know how that happened. I'm skeptical about this, so I have no reason. I don't know how to explain that. I just know I'm going upstairs. If there's something here, I command you to close the door. Oh my god. Oh my god. No.
The chair moves by itself. Julián panics and tries to go up the stairs, but the entity doesn't want him to leave. The door slams violently shut in front of him. And that's where the recording ends. The most unsettling part is this was the last video he uploaded to his channel since 2012. It's in complete silence. What happened to Julián in that basement? Leave your theory in the comments and subscribe. A night train in Mexico, a dark tunnel, and a blood-curdling scream. Now, the train car was empty, but look at the reflection in the window. right next to the man. For a split second, a black humanoid silhouette appears sitting next to him and then disappears. Can you imagine being trapped on a moving train with that sitting next to you?